Using a crude machete, Alam Jafar shaves lengths of young bamboo. The split stalks will support the plastic tarp roof of a shelter large enough for a family of 5. But the 25-year-old rice farmer no longer has a family. Fleeing ethnic violence in their Southeast Asian homeland, his wife and their 3 children drowned at sea. For Jafar and tens of thousands of Rohingya refugees, sprawling camps like this one on the southern tip of Bangladesh have become cramped but safe havens from the persecution they left behind in neighboring Myanmar. More than 500,000 Rohingya Muslims have fled Myanmar since Buddhist mobs and government soldiers began torching villages in late August. To escape the flames, Jafar, like many others, took to the water. Flotillas of wooden fishing boats have ferried weary refugees across the Naf River into Bangladesh. Carrying his 2-month-old twins in rice sacks slung over his shoulder, Jafar led his wife and their 7-year-old son across the mountains and through forests to the coast. The 6-mile water journey normally takes about 2 hours. But the 20-foot boat carrying the family strayed off course in the darkness and drifted out into the open sea. What had promised to be a short voyage turned into an 18-hour nightmare. Just as they came within sight of land, a wave capsized the boat. Jafar had tied baby Noor and her twin brother Yasin to his chest. His wife, who could swim, took hold of 7-year-old Muhammad. For a half hour, the father floated on his back, trying to keep the twins' heads above water. But the strain was too much. Jafar could hear Muhammad crying to him for help. He was about 10 feet away from his wife and son when a wave crashed over them, and they disappeared. People on the Bangladeshi shore helped gather the living and the dead. Of the 80 or so passengers on the boat, only 24 survived. The United Nations is calling the flight of the Rohingya the largest and fastest human exodus in Asia since the Vietnam War. This wreck is the single deadliest incident of that migration. Jafar and the other dazed survivors were processed at the Bangladeshi fishing port of Cox's Bazar, then transferred to the refugee camp. Jafar is not completely alone. His shelter adjoins the one his brother built for his own family. His wife and children sleep nearby in a mass grave. But the husband and father cannot rest. He sometimes thinks he should return to Myanmar and kill himself. His faith is the only thing stopping him. Alan Breed, Associated Press.